Hey guys, Ralph here. True Power Trumpet Fitness, and happy Friday. Weekends are good, aren't they? Thank God it's Friday. They're all the same to me when you're retired and having fun. Anyway, yeah, got a very cool email to give to you, and I'll get to that in a second. But also, I was working yesterday with one of my college students who, his teacher up at the college, wanted him to play the Trumpet Shell Sound with the Messiah later on in the spring. And he wanted to work with me on how to navigate the whole endurance thing. So let me show you what we did, and that's it. My man Mel Broyles would say, the first notes of the day. C trumpet. E flat trumpet. I would never do it on E flat. It puts you in a weird key. But this is a D E flat combination. I would probably do it on D trumpet as opposed to even piccolo for this. And pick, I'm going to do this on B flat pick. Most people do it on A pick. Doesn't matter. I'll get to that in a second. Now, again, that's without warm up. But guys, that is the routine that we went through with the kid. Now, he doesn't have an A, D, E flat combination. He does have a B flat C and a pick. But the fact of the matter is, guys, if you can play it on B flat trumpet, it is going to be regular B flat trumpet. It's going to be a breeze on the pick, a breeze. And that is how I had him practice it. It's going to be an absolutely breeze on the pick. He's got it. Okay, now, the thing about it is, guys, the trumpet does not give you extra notes. It doesn't. The notes are in the lips. Those are the notes. The trumpet doesn't do that to you. Now, is the piccolo going to make it a whole lot easier to play, not clam, to play with the small orchestra, to blend with a singer? Of course. It's smaller, it's easier to manipulate, and all that. Okay, but the notes are here. And if you practice it, even in rehearsals if you want to do it, practice it on the B flat trumpet. When the concert comes around, you put the pick, okay, the fingerings are the same if you do it on a pick. And if you do it on the A pick, it's even easier. You put it in the key of F. Simple. Now, with that said, I want to read you a email I got yesterday. Now, this is, I'm not going to use his name. He is a very solid professional, excellent professional player from New York and around there. Got double C's all day long. Terrific lead player in and around New York City, Westchester, and all that sort of thing. I've known him for quite a while. He's one of Jerry's guys, but we didn't really run in the same circle, so we weren't that close. I would meet up with him every now at Jerry's. Maybe a clinic now and then we would see each other. But I hadn't seen him in a couple of years, which was a clinic. But he sounds great. He sounds terrific. Up to double C, as big as a house. Anyway, I got an email from him, and he had stumbled across the YouTube channel, and surprise, surprise, he was interested. Now, again, my first reaction was, you got great chops. What the heck can I do for you? But he was interested, believe it or not, in the kettlebell. Okay, so basically, he bought the book, again, very enamored with how the kettlebell works in and all this sort of stuff. He had some health problems before, so he was interested in that end of it. So we started off the lesson, okay, just play a C scale. And he went from middle C up to a double C. And I said, no, I didn't mean that. I meant the low C to the high C, right? Okay, well, you didn't specify. I mean, that's how easy it comes to him, right? Now, as it turns out, the low C was actually a little stiff, okay? And we talked about this, and he knows that. I mean, he makes his money from middle C up to double C, so he knows. But again, so we did the C scale, and then we did 25 straight minutes of kettlebell. And I said, okay, pick up your trumpet again and play the C scale. All of a sudden, the low C was much more relaxed, okay? And it just popped right out. He said, I don't believe it. The sound was better. I said, it's amazing. You didn't warm up for 25 minutes. You were playing the trumpet. You put the trumpet down. You're doing exercises, and it feels like your chops are warmed up. So that's that. So anyway, that was about a week, 10 days ago. I just got this in the mail the other day. Hey, Ralph, the kettlebell is really an interesting effect. I warmed up tonight and played some low to middle register stuff, then did 5 reps kettlebell set. The change in sound is really noticeable. I don't play with any more air, hardly any at all to begin with, yet the sound is bigger and more resonant. What changes physically? Does it engage more muscles? Does it engage different muscles, etc.? Also, does it continue to get stronger over time as the KBs strengthen the abs? Amazing. And this is from a top double C lead guy. Okay. Now here's the deal. We talked about this in the book, and I've done videos on PNF and kettlebell and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not going to get really deep into it. If you want to get deeper into it, get the book or go back and look at those vids. Okay. Now, with that said, what happens is this. PNF, again, without getting into it, immediately, upon doing the kettlebell or another PNF exercise, or any exercise that incorporates PNF, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, immediately makes the muscles stronger and more flexible. Immediately. Now, when I have athletes come and do this, I have them do a couple kettlebells, and all of a sudden a pitcher, immediately, just like Terry in a warm-up, doesn't even warm up. There's a spike in his velocity. Runners can immediately run faster. Basketball players can immediately jump higher. Javelin, and also, anybody watching this, guys, if your kids are aspiring athletes, please, $25 for half an hour. Give me a call. I'll run them through the kettlebell. It'll make everything spectacular. Anyway, so here we are again. What happens is, you play your C scale, you go to your kettlebell. Now, even though the kettlebell obviously does not incorporate the tongue and the lip muscles, every other muscle in your core and your support and everything, it does incorporate, and it immediately makes them stronger and more flexible. So for that reason alone, using no more air, using no more pressure or anything, boom, the stronger, more flexible muscles give you tone and power. Now, make no mistake about it. Maynard Ferguson, Harry James, Maurice Andre, none of them play the kettlebell. You don't need the kettlebell to do this. It's just another tool in your toolbox that you can use. And what it really helps is, I use it a lot with my kids that are struggling with the chops. Absolutely, that is a huge tool with anybody that's struggling, because it gives you the compression, it makes it easier, and all of a sudden you're depending on different muscles to get the tone as opposed to beating up your chops. Okay? So that's that. So even top professionals are getting behind the whole kettlebell thing. Now, it's not the holy grail like this is, but again, it's another tool in your toolbox that you can use. So anyway, get your book, get your mouthpiece, take a couple lessons. Boom. Love you all. Have a great day, and I will see you probably not tomorrow. It might be till Monday. Okay? Weekends are crazy. Okay. Love you all. Eat your fruit and veggies.